On you, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I call to order the regularly scheduled and first virtual meeting of the Alcoholic Beverage Control Board on Wednesday, May 6, 2020 at 7:02 p.m. Board members present are Vice Chairman James Praley, Dick Peterson, and Claire Conger. I am Chairman Lawrence Harris. Also present are City Attorney Michael Lowes and Deputy City Clerk Cynthia Gaines. Before we move into the business of our meeting, I'd like to make a few administrative announcements. In accordance with City of Annapolis press release entitled "Annapolis is back in virtual business with council, committees, boards, and commissions," hosted on April 17th, 2020. This virtual meeting of the Alcoholic Beverage Control Board will be conducted under the technical direction of Hillary Raftovic, who is the Mayor's Constituent Services Officer and Ombudsman. We ask that all participants in this meeting please exercise appropriate decorum, and we're all adults, so you know what that means, so as not to distract from the business being conducted. If you would like to submit public testimony, we have included a new link allowing written testimony to be submitted as part of the official record. To submit written testimony, use the web address www.annapolis.gov/abc. Agenda items 3 through 7 will be combined. Also, agenda items 8 through 12 will be combined as we proceed with our meeting. Now, has the board had a chance to review the meetings of our March 4th, 2020 meeting? And if so, are there any additions or corrections?
I move they be accepted.
A second.
The motion to accept the minutes has been properly moved and second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. The minutes stand approved. We're going to move into our public hearing session, which is item number 2, expansion of licensed premises to an existing alcoholic beverage license, Class B2, beer and light wine, Rico Pizzeria, LLC, trading as Rocco's Pizzeria. This application is for an expansion of the premises to an existing beverage license, Class B2 and light wine, to include the adjacent site located at 956 Beverage Road, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403 by Joseph Gargano and Antonio Gargano for the premises known as Rocco's Pizzeria, LLC, trading as Rocco's Pizzeria, location 954-956 Bay Ridge Road, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403. At this time, I'd like to request that a representative from Rocco's Pizzeria please be identified.
Hello, this is Britt Reif, an attorney for Rocco's Pizzeria.
Mr. Reif, are you the only person present?
Mr. Gargano, Joseph Gargano is present, and as well as Mrs. Gargano with her husband, Antonio Gargano.
I would ask those two individuals please be identified. I need to swear them in, please.
Hi, my name is Joseph Gargano.
My name is Antonio Gargano.
Okay, you mentioned a second person, a lady, Mrs.
Camila Gargano.
Thank you. Would you please raise your right hand?
Okay.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you're about to give is true and correct?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Ma'am? Mrs. Gargano, is she there?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's a yes from you as well, ma'am, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
Correct.
Now, one at a time, please give us your mailing address, please. Mr. Gargano,
27.
go ahead.
This is for Antonio Gargano. 271 Grace Road, Harwood, Maryland. 20776.
And yours?
The same.
Thank you. Okay, we'll continue. Why don't we just start and tell us a little bit about what it is you would like to do at this address on Bay Ridge Road?
What we're currently doing is under construction with the hopes of finishing the expansion space in the next few weeks. And by doing so, we're hoping to have additional seating and providing beer and wine in the both spaces, along with pizza.
Okay. Let's see if the board would like to ask you a few questions, please. Board members? Member Peterson?
Mr. Gargano,
Yes, sir.
you currently do not serve beer or wine, correct?
No, sir. We do serve beer and wine.
You do serve. So this is just to expand into the space
Correct.
next door. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So all of your servers are trained as far as tips training.
Absolutely.
How about you yourself?
Yes, I am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm just going to piggyback on Dick's question. Are you planning on hiring any additional staff members based on this expansion?
We hope to, yes.
Okay. Do you have any sort of training regime that you plan on implementing with respect to the service of alcohol for all these new staff members that you're going to hire?
Yes, we actually encourage signing them up for TAM, for certification.
Okay. All right. And are you changing the format in the service of alcohol? I know the restaurant right now, you go up to the counter, you order something, then you're called up to get your food and whatever beverage you order. Is there going to be tableside service, or is it going to be the same sort of manner of ordering and obtaining the food?
It's going to be exactly as it is now.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I noticed on your layout that you were supposed to have 50 seats. I can only count 48. Did I make an error here?
Hi.
Maybe this drawing only depicts 48.
If you have maybe
I
two
think I did
tables
count
that,
50, sir.
I'm sorry?
I think I'm looking at the drawing now, and I believe I just counted 50.
You do count 50?
Yes, sir.
Well, I counted about 3. Maybe we have different drawings, but we won't linger on that issue. But anyway, my other question would be, Do you have any outstanding financial obligations with the city of Annapolis, with any of your vendors, with any of utility companies, or anything of that nature?
None whatsoever.
So you have a clear record in terms of your relationship with the city of Annapolis, for example.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Along with the question about the tips trained folks, I don't know if I caught it right, but will you be adding additional staff because of the fact that you are expanding, and will they be tip certified as well?
Yes, if we plan on hiring more staff, they absolutely will be TAM certified.
Okay. And I don't need to tell you, I'm sure that at least one person, tips trained, must be on premises at all times. So I hope that the fact that you have expanded doesn't cause you a problem with that.
No, no problem.
Okay. All right. Is there anything you would like to add to your testimony tonight?
No, sir, I believe. Nope, nothing at all.
Do I hear a motion regarding this request for the expansion of a licensed premises to an existing alcohol beverage license? Excuse me. Member Peterson.
I move that we give them the license.
Okay,
I'll second.
got it. But I have to read it into the record. I got you. Okay, we do have a motion from Member Peterson regarding this request, and it is to approve an existing alcohol beverage license, Class B2, beer and light wine, to include the adjacent suite located at 956 Bay Ridge Road, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403 by Joseph Gargano and Antonio Gargano for the premises known as Rocco's Pizzeria, LLC, trading as Rocco's Pizzeria, location 954-956 Bay Ridge Road, Annapolis, Maryland, 21403. Do I hear a second?
I second the motion, Mr. Chairman.
The motion has been seconded by Member Fraley. Does the board have any additional questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Hearing none. Sir, your request is approved.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Stay safe.
You too, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I could hang up now?
Yes, I think Hillary will agree.
Have a good evening.
Thank you very much. You too, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mom.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
I declare the public hearing closed. We will now move to items 3 through 7. Extension of licensed premises with the consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property. First Sunday Arts Festival Series. We have a request for an extension of licensed premises with consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property with live music to the following West Street licensees: Luna Blue, 49 West Coffee House, El Toro Bravo, Tsunami, and Stan and Joe's Saloon for the First Sunday Arts Festival Series scheduled to be held on the following Sundays: June 7th, July 5th, August 2nd, September 6th, October 4th, November 1st, and December 6th, 2020 from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. located respectively at 36, 49, 50, 51, and 37 West Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21401. And representing the First Sunday Arts Festival series tonight, we have. And we ask Hillary to bring those folks forward, please.
Good evening, I'm Eric Evans, and I'll be representing the group. The other restaurants are on the line as well.
Okay. All right, Mr. Evans, please proceed.
Hi, Eric Evans, 92 W. Washington Street, Annapolis, Maryland, representing the Street Association for the First Sunday Arts Festivals that will hopefully take place on the first Sundays of the month between now and December, providing the governor gives us the go-ahead to start having events. So the restaurants on the first block, as they've done for the last 18 years, would like the privilege to be able to put cafe tables out in front of their restaurants where they can serve seated customers with wait staff and using all the proper protocols to make sure that those that decide to have a drink outside during the festivals have the opportunity to do so while enjoying a nice lunch or dinner.
Do you have a representative there from each one of the 5 establishments?
I believe we're currently all on except for El Toro, but I do know there were some electrical difficulties. My power just flipped on and off and knocked several of us temporarily offline. So I'll be happy to represent El Toro if they're not able to come back online.
That's good, fine. Now, let's see what type of questions the board have for you, sir.
Are you guys making any changes to the way you've been running this the past, I think you said 16 years, or is it the exact same thing?
We've done the same thing for 18 years. We plan on doing the same thing unless there's some government protocols due to COVID-19 that makes us do some changes for safety.
Sure. And you haven't had any issues in the past 18 years?
We've never had any issues with any of our events on West Street.
Now, Mr. Evans, the servers of these 5 establishments, to the best of your knowledge, are they tip certified?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, tell us a little bit about the area. I know there are 5 of you. Can a patron go from one to the other without going into that establishment? How does that work?
No, they operate the same way as if they were just confined to their cafe license area. People sit down at their tables and order food and beverages. It's not a walk around event.
Okay. I assume that to be true, but like if I'm sitting at Luna Blue, can I just go over there and go into 49 West or something like, does it work that way?
It does not work that way.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay, now, tell us about the music that you stated you having.
We typically have live music throughout the event. Usually we have in about 4 areas that we have music for people to enjoy as they shop the 130 vendors and enjoy the restaurants and food trucks that are at the event.
Does anyone monitor the music so as
Yes.
not to
There's on-site management and a sound man on site, so if there's ever any issues that we quickly address.
Good.
We also have our own security company that is on site, so there's plenty of avenues if anyone has any issues to get it resolved.
All right. Now, this is just a little issue that I've been aware of over a couple of years, but that first block of West Street, you're between 2 churches, St. Anne's to the east, and a half a block to the west is Asbury Methodist. and they all usually start around the same time that you're going to start this affair. Do you see any issue with noise or disrupting what is the normal worship services of the citizens?
I have a good relationship, I believe, with the leadership of both churches. We haven't had any issues. We delayed the starting of our music till after 12 o'clock. And you don't hear the music, multiple blocks down the street. So we've taken that into consideration.
Very good. Does the board have any other questions? Would you like to add anything to your testimony, Mr. Evans?
No, I think unless the board has any other questions, we're good.
Just a note, and we probably alluded to this, but these events will be contingent upon the relaxation or the termination of the current state of Maryland emergency orders. I'm sure you understand that.
Absolutely, we understand.
Good. Do I hear a motion regarding this request for an extension of licensed premises with consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property with live music to the following West Street licensees: Luna Blue, 49 West Coffee House, El Toro Bravo, Tsunami, and Stan and Joe's Saloon for the first Sunday Arts Festival series scheduled to be held on the following Sundays: June 7th, July 5th, August 2nd, September 6th, October 4th, November 1st, and December 6th, 2020, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., located respectively at 36, 49, 50, 51, and 37 West Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21401.
Move for approval, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
The motion has been properly moved and second. Does the board have any additional comments or any questions? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Sir, your request is granted.
Thank you.
Confirmed. Thank you. We will now move to the next item on our agenda. See if I find the right page. Hillary, if she would bring in the next person, we'll move on.
I believe we have
Mr. Evans, you're going to take care of this group as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. That's fine. Items 8 through 12, extension of licensed premises with the consumption of alcohol beverages on city property for Dinner Under the Stars series. We have a request for approval of an extension of licensed premises with the consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property with the service of food, including live music, to the following West Street licensees: Luna Blue, 49 West Coffee House, El Toro Bravo, Tsunami, and Stan and Joe Saloon for the Dinner Under the Stars series, scheduled to be held on the following Wednesdays: May 27th, June 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th, July 1st, 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 29th, August 5th, respective August 5th, 12th, 19th, 26th, September 2nd, 9th, and 16th, 2020, from 6 to 10 p.m., located respectively at 36, 49, 50, 51, and 37 West Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21401. Mr. Evans, you may tell us about this one, please.
Thank you. As we have for the last several years, Dinner Under the Stars has become a very popular event for people to dine outdoors on the first block of West Street.
Mhm.
We have a seated event where people pick which restaurant they would like to eat at, and they stay at that restaurant's table and they enjoy dinner and drinks with the opportunity for some live music as well. We would like to be able to continue that event on again this year at the dates you mentioned, as soon as the governor says that it's safe for us to have this event.
And can we assume that you use the same type of security procedures as you did with the other event for the Sunday series?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you serve a full menu, or is it just something so that they can have a drink, or how does that work?
They serve a full menu.
And because this is probably more of a family event than some other events in that area, do you pay special attention, and are you on the lookout for underage drinking and such?
Yeah, the restaurant staff is all tip certified, and so they make sure that only people of age drink.
Thank you. Board have any other questions, comments regarding this event? As I did with the other event, this Dinner Under the Stars series and events requested by the 5 name licensees are contingent upon the relaxation or termination of the state of Maryland's emergency order. Do I hear a motion regarding this request for an extension of licensed premises with the consumption of alcoholic beverages on city property with the service of food, including live music, to the following West Street licensees: Luna Blue, 49 West Coffee House, El Toro, Bravo, Tsunami, Stan and Joe Saloon, for Dinner Under the Stars series, scheduled to be held on the following Wednesdays, May 27th, June 3rd, 10th, 17th, and 24th, July 1st, 8th, 15th, 22nd, 29th, August 5th, 12th, 19th, 20th, September 2nd, 9th, and 16th, 2020, from 6 to 10 p.m., located respectively at 36, 49, 50, 51, and 37 West Street, Annapolis, Maryland, 21401.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
The motion has been properly moved and second. Does the board have any additional questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Sir, this request is granted also. Have fun.
Thank you.
And at this time, I want to have Hillary come in and do the appropriate thing. We will prepare to move to an executive session. So how do we get Hillary?